Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. And as you may suspect from the burbling noise in the background, I have something to show you. Indeed I do. Voila! This is a gift from GreatOrator, one which I will enjoy immensely. I've already had one bout of headache-inducing effects from Thaumcraft Warp. Fortunately, I managed to rip my headphones off quickly enough that I didn't get a headache. However, I do need to remember to pop into here periodically. And yes, this is a gift by GreatOrator. After I have a nice spa, I can have an experience shower. I just have to flick the switch here. Fabulous. Now that I feel all sparkling clean, I can get rid of this. And then I'll put the experience back. Shake off the drops. There we go. Almost dry. Excellent. I did customize it a little. I added the silverwood leaves on top just to make it a little more leafy. But thank you, GreatOrator. As always, I am going to enjoy this immensely. Alright, so what I've done here, actually there's a little secret here. I have added an advanced player detector. And let's see if I can take the things off here so I can show you. Yes, I can. Alright, so I have a 3x3. I won't take them all out. Ethereal wall from witching gadgets, and I'll just quickly show you the recipe there. Ethereal, that is not an, there it is. What is that? Ethereal wood blocks. They're fairly simple to make. Basically 6 arcane blocks, a shard of some description, and a redstone torch, and some Ordo and Terra. So pretty simple to make. And what they do... Did they just... Okay, I think they just vanished. Hang on just a moment. I have to get some more. Do I have any in my backpack? Yes, I do. Okay. So you can just right-click on them. You don't have to shift or anything. And you can disguise them as any block. They are redstone activated. So when paired with an advanced player detector... which you can also disguise, like so, and add yourself to the whitelist if you only want yourself going in there. Then what happens is when the advanced player detector detects that you're within range, and in this case I got it set up to 6, just so that if I come rushing down the stairs it will have detected me by the time I go to rush through the wall. It's an ethereal wall, and as you might expect, it makes it so you can just walk through it. But if you take this and if we just invert the output, suddenly it's a solid wall and I can't go through it. So that's what should happen to anybody except me. Only I can come in here. Right, so this is my headroom. This time I ended up making a bunch of mixed crystal clusters to add in here because I didn't have quite enough heads yet. And I wanted to make it as stable as possible for my test. And I have a nifty gadget to show you as well. Up here. This is going to be my Thaum area. Eventually, when this is returned to the hands of the elves, of course all this Thaum stuff will be coming out. And basically this will be a balcony overlooking a courtyard in the building. But that's why there's just this little edge here. It looks kind of claustrophobic, but it's only while I'm here. Once I move out, it will be opened up and be lovely. Alright. So, I guess I should give you a good look at this. Again, I made use of the silverwood leaves for the edge, because I thought it added a little bit of color to it. Now, I'm not sure if these are going to be within range or not. In fact, I decided to try that here. I am making the silverwood wand, Thaumium embossed silverwood wand for the quest book, which also gives me a chance to show you another cool item called an Arcane abacus from Witching Gadgets. And this one is simple to make as well, with the alchemy, or the, is it an alchemic work table? Anyway, I'll look at the name of it in a second. 6 sticks, and you need red, blue, and green, and some ordo. And you too can click on your runic matrix and get some information. So this is telling me the total instability or stability booster of all the heads and various crystal clusters I put down has given it a stability of 11. The instability of the infusion I'm planning to do is 5. It is also complaining about the pedestal that doesn't have something on it, but this particular recipe only uses 7 of the 8 pedestals, so it will have to live with it. But if I took this out, just for example, if we take that out and I click on it again, now it's complaining that the stabilizer at a certain location lacks a symmetrical partner. And so basically it's saying this guy right here needs a partner right here, and so we'll put that back. Oh, it broke it. Well, fiddlesticks. Let's put it back together then. No. Get it. It's one of those days. You ever had those days? Alright, so let's put it back. And then if we check it again, it says, hey, okay, now I'm just complaining about the empty pedestal. And it just, yeah, it's going to have to live with it. Alright, so let's see if this is actually going to work. It should, because it is twice as stable, over twice as stable as the instability. So it shouldn't mean that we'll lose anything. And it looks like my jars are close enough. That is fabulous. With luck, I didn't forget anything. Because for this infusion, we needed, I think, 8 of each of the base essences, or aspects, plus Percantio. I actually made more than I needed, so we shouldn't have a problem. The only issue we might have is if I forgot one, and I don't think I did. So far, so good. I just have these in case one of them falls off a pedestal, but so far I haven't seen one fall off. And that's the last one. Excellent. Well, there you go. It worked fine. So let's put this away. And I'm just going to dump these all, since it turned out we did not need them after all. Give me a little bit of room here. Wonderful. So this was to make, if I can get in here with my, come on, gimme, thank you, silverwood rod. And I think we'll just scan that puppy. Dang it. No. Okay, well, sure, we'll scan that too. Thank you. There we are. Okay. So for the quest that I was doing, in which I set all this up today, and in fact this is my alchemical furnace with my alembics to pull it out. Eventually we should be replacing that with something a little nicer, connected to the AE system, but well, we need the basic stuff to get on with. In fact, let's drop you in there, and you. And you. And I need you. Because for this, we need to make a Thaum embossed silverwood wand. So I believe we can just do so in here. And it wants a bunch of aspects. So let's drop in the Uber wand. And we'll make this one for the quest. Alright. Give me that bag. Excellent. So now, right, the primal staff we are not going to be able to make without incurring warp. But the reason I wanted to do this one particularly is we have a wand recharge pedestal and a compound recharge focus, which we will be using at a later date. So let's just toss them in there. And let's open the epic. I think I'll drop that in there too, since I don't need that. Oh, excellent. I can make use of those. Well, some of them. Other ones I haven't never used. And while I'm here, I figured I might as well show you another witching gadget. And this one is really handy. It makes it so that you can write on your jar labels for your aspect jars before you actually have any of that aspect. So all you have to do is click on the one you want and then grab the piece of paper out of the thing here, which is wonderful. Really like that. It's one of the first things I saw in witching gadgets, and I was like, ooh, gotta make that. And actually, I guess I should show you the recipe for that. Again, it's not too hard to make. Oops. The aspect library. You need a Thaumcraft table, which is that. A scribing tools, which is basically a glass bottle or a glass file if you have one, a feather, and some ink of some description. A book, and a jar label. And a jar label is, well, black dye, slime ball, and some paper. And you too can have an aspect library. Alright, so I'm just trying to think if there's anything... Oh yes, there is something very important. Very important indeed over here. They aren't following me around right now, but... Ta-da! We have two pussycats! Smoker and... VTC, which stands for Val the Cat. And it looks like on Beam I'm getting a ghost raid at the end of the stream here. Guys on Beam, hello, welcome, and thank you very much for the raid. I'm in the middle of doing my end of the day tour, so you just caught me before the end of the stream. I was just trying to think if there's anything else to show people. And, well, I think that's it. Right, so, I guess I could, talk a little bit about, what I'm planning to do. Once I have enough heads and whatnot down in the headroom there, I'm going to make sure it's nice and stable for everything that I might want to do. And then I will be brave and close it off so it's no longer open to the sky. And then I will look at putting in my more advanced systems connected to the AE system for the Thaumcraft. Yeah, because this is going to be a tall building, as I've said before, and it is not by any stretch of the imagination finished just yet. Alright, well, I think that's it. I'm sorry, it looks like Ghost is wrapping up his stream, and I'm just going to be ending mine, so I don't know if he'll make it here before the end of my stream for me finishing my goodbyes, but, well, hopefully. I can't think of anything else that I need to show you guys. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this end of the day tour. I will hope to see you in the stream sometime. You all take care now. Bye.